When I think of Troy Beck, I think player, teacher, entrepreneur, and a great mentor for the young men and women that followed her.
I was extremely fortunate to have Troy as a mentor. Young in my career, she was somebody I looked up to, somebody who taught me the ropes.
I think of her as somebody that paved the way for other female golf pros. She was one of the first women to be elected PGA membership.
Troy meant so much to me as a female in our section. She blazed the way for us. In 1977, the PGA elected females into the PGA of America, and Troy Beck was one of the first females to attend PGA school in 1980.
I think she was someone who was just an exemplary professional. She wasn't a male or a female professional, she was just a professional.
She was accomplished in every aspect of the golf business.
She played in 4 major championships, 13 LPGA Tour events. She was a 4-time Women's Player of the Year in our Mid-Atlantic PGA section. And she won the LPGA National Championship.
She became the first LPGA club professional to win all of their major championships.
Troy was an excellent player. She played from the tees with the guys and she competed, and sometimes she won those events. I think something that people don't really remember about Troy, but really she was an excellent player and very well accomplished in the resume that she has.
But her accomplishments went well beyond playing. She was a great teacher and a coach. She was a leader. She won the Nancy Lopez Award in the LPGA.
And that award stands for leadership, passion, approachability, and giving. And those 4 words, completely describe Troy and who she was.
Her heart and soul was into golf and to promote this fun game of golf all the time.
Troy Beck was a player development before we use those words. She developed generations of golfers. She had an impact on many, many, many of the golfers' lives.
Troy was just famous for junior golf. Literally kids everywhere, chipping, putting, learning the game. She was creating golfers for life, including a few that actually became PGA professionals. What was so unique about Troy too was her personality. She just was a magnet for kids. They were attracted to her and loved being part of her programs.
Friendship started for me 20 years ago because of the connection she made, and that's what comes to mind when I think about Troy. It's how she connected people, how she cared for people, how she wanted people to have the best life they could, whether that was in golf or outside of golf.
Troy was the most kindest, the most giving person I ever met. She would give you the shirt off her back, and I'm so honored to be one of her little buddies.
I think of her as a friend, and I can say that for most people that ever met Troy, they considered her a friend as well.
Knowing Troy, I really wish, we all wish she were here to be part of the celebration, because we all know she loved a great celebration. But she would say, she'd be back picking the range tomorrow morning and get right back to work and get right back at it.
It was a long time coming, she would have said, and she was just so happy that she knew.
She told me that when she found out that she had a tear in her eye. So I think she was happy to be recognized for a career well done, and I'm glad that she knew that she was in the Hall of Fame before she passed.
She was a breaker of glass ceilings. She was a paver of a lot of roads. And again, she didn't set out to do that. She just did the best job. She knew how. She was recognized for that, for being who she was. And I think she would have said, thank you. I'm humbled and honored, to be part of this wonderful organization's Hall of Fame. It would have meant the world to her. And, to those that were close to her, it's been a long time coming, and it's such a great accomplishment to see her inducted as the first female into the MAPGA Hall of Fame.